Excuse me, going through. All right. It's hard to slide this car. It's got good traction. Hi there, everybody. Welcome back. I'm the Missing Sock, and welcome back for more Grand Theft Auto Online. So here we are with our Tyrus and painted metals. So I think today we're going to see if the metals painted pearlescent trick still works. Otherwise known as the matte pearlescent trick. But it actually works the same with chrome and on metals. So I think we've got another perfect car to use today, and that is the Dewbauchee Specter. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Another movie car, James Bond car, yeah, from the movie Spectre in 2015. So hence the name.
Magnificent, isn't she? 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. Fully bulletproof, a few little tricks up her sleeve.
Let's go inside and we'll go order our new vehicle. I think we'll order it here today to our Benny's garage. Down on level 4, B4, B for Benny's. At least for now until we get too many Benny's cars. All right. So yeah, so down here in the Benny's garage, perfect place to order it too. And then we're going to head off. I think we'll do something new today. So I think we're going to go off to our Arena Wars, our brand new property. Thought we'd step away from that for a quick moment and get ourselves a car that's on sale, and that is the Dewbauchee Specter. So let's bring it up and go from there. Yeah. Let's see. Now that is actually under Benny's, so we're going to actually have to, because there's no link here, we're going to have to go to Travel and Transport and Benny's. Yeah, some vehicles are actually under two different spots. Like you can find them under Legendary Motorsport or the Southern San Andreas website, Autosports. And then from there you can bring them to Benny's. But there are some vehicles that you actually have to get right on the Benny's website and bring them there afterwards. So they're only to be found here. And the one we're getting today is one of them. So the Dewbauchee Specter. Yeah, I believe it's about 30% off right now. Yeah, so. And the conversion is also 30% off too. So it's normally $599,000. And it's right now on sale for us for $419,300. That's on sale all this week until next Tuesday. So if you're watching this live, and hopefully there'll be other sales in the future, and or watch for any Benny sales. So we do our news episodes of it, the Newswires, and sometimes they just do generic Benny sales, and you can save a lot of money there too. And it just so happens there is a Benny sale right now, so the conversion is another 30% off, and it's normally $252,000, so we should be spending a little less. Now that said, those two things together, $599,000 normally and $252,000 to convert it normally, is actually not too bad of a price. That said, for a Benny's vehicle, you know, there's certainly plenty more, like the Nero here. So that said, the Spectre's not too bad priced. I wouldn't call it cheap, but I wouldn't call it expensive either. So let's order it and go from there. Ooh, let's have a look at the picture. See, ooh. So now you can get the regular Spectre, and you can also upgrade it, obviously, to the Specter Custom that we're going to do today. In many ways, you know, some people think it's not worth it because they're very similar cars. But that said, the Specter Custom, right here, customized example, is a faster car. So it is lighter weight, it has better traction, and it is slightly faster. But it is only slightly. So. But it isn't much to convert it either. With the $252,000 to convert it, there's plenty of other Benny's vehicles more expensive, so they don't charge you too much to upgrade it a little bit faster anyway. Yeah. Now that said, if you ask me, both of them are very similar vehicles in the end, as far as looks go. Yep. Switches back. Yeah. So there's a yellow one. All right, so let's see. I think I might even get the metals, the silver one. So maybe we'll get a red one. Yeah. Let's order a red one. All right, imagine the most exclusive two-door sports car on the planet. Now imagine gutting it and transforming it into a lightweight, liveried carbon fiber racer. Why, you ask? Well, why did we go to the moon? Why did we build into the stars? Why do we watch celebrity sex tapes instead of proper porn? Exactly. Now stop asking perfectly legitimate questions and get out your damn wallet. All right, so let's buy it. Buy the stock vehicle for $419,000. I always find Benny's weird because you got to actually click on these words. There's no like buy now button. Okay, let's go to the bottom, down to our nightclub B4. All right, sold. Will be delivered to our nightclub garage shortly. So I thought we'd get this just to, you know, take a step away and get something that's on sale for some of you guys. I know some of you guys are not interested in the Arena Wars, or you're maybe waiting for the sales to start up, which is a good idea. I'm sure they'll have sales in the future and save a lot of money. And this is something you can get that's on sale right now. Yeah, very cool. So it's something that's different. Plus, it gives us something to try the Arena War, and we're going to find out if that metal truck still works. Now, I do believe, now if you want to know, like ahead of time, I'm guessing that we're going to have to, it won't work there. Because in the past, it didn't, before the last update, before the last patch, it did not work anywhere except for Los Santos Customs. That was the only reliable place where it would work. And I got a feeling today that that's going to be the case again. It shouldn't really stop us, though. At the worst case scenario, we'll just, I might color the stock rims anyway, so we'll just leave from the garage and go to the closest LS Customs and fulfill the order there, and we'll go from there if we need to do the trick there. Yeah, to make sure it still works. So it should be showing up any moment now. Very good looking car. Yep, so as I said, from the Spectre movie from 2015. And in the movie it was a DB10, so an Aston Martin DB10. And other people say it's got influences of the Aston Martin 177 and the Aston Martin Vantage GT8. Where is it? Any second now. I'm getting excited. Where is it?
It's a shame, really. She was meant for you, but she's been reassigned to 009. But you can have this.
Does it do anything?
It tells the time. Might help with your punctuality issues.
Anxiety?
Precisely.
Is it going to be here or there? I think here. Yeah, I'm thinking there. Could be wrong. I'm not sure about the order. I know the order is the first one over there, so I would guess that this one's the new one here. Yeah, that's what I would think anyway. Yeah, so this came out with the Import-Export DLC, the CEO DLC, so back when the car warehouses came out, this came out back then too, along with the Italia GTB. Yeah, but this is kind of a nice collector car for me, and that's what I'm getting it for, mainly just for collectors. Who doesn't want a James Bond car? You know? But that said, this car is an awesome sports car to use like as any color, you know, in red, I'm sure. Oh, there it is, in red. Look at that, just so sexy. And it just screams Aston Martin all over the place. But it looks like so leaned back and smooth. I like that. Now delivered. Very cool. All right. Now, if you guys look closely, and pardon my sunglasses though, but you'll see that there is stock rims on there that show the Dewbauchee logo on it. Not that that's all that special, but it is somewhat unique. Somewhat. So I might leave them on there. It is similar to the ones they used in the movies, but the one in the movie and in real life, actually, the rim was very similar, but it was more like a bladed one. Like if you grab that center and you twisted it just a little bit, if you had the Superman strength to just twist it, and they all bent back, you know, in a nice bending back spoke wheel, then it would match the movie. So I might change it because it's not an exact match anyway. Let's hear what it sounds like. Certainly looks good. Oh, nice. And I like that quad exhaust. I'm going to get rid of the exhaust here so you can see that there. Yeah. So it's a dual exhaust, but it's kind of like a quad because they're kind of stacked. It's awesome. Yeah. We all know? Yep. Yep. Just on a public session all by ourselves, but somebody came and went there. I'm not usually worried about it, but you never know when somebody's waiting out there. So it's a good thing to check before you head out. All right. Now, some people also think you could see elements of the Porsche 918 in the front bumper. Yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of that, I suppose. So, we're going to take this down to our brand new property.
Hey, it's LJT.
Hey, LJT. It's your partner. I'm busy. Spending money. I'll be there soon. So it's probably time to go sell some more MC stuff soon. Oh, in stock, she's nice. Got great handling. And I can make it lose control like that, but at the same time, I'm completely in control while it's out of control. Certain vehicles let you slide very controlled. This seems to be one of them. Yep, in stock form, it's got lots of go. Yeah, nice clean interior. Yep, Dewbauchee logo on the steering wheel there. At least for now. Might change it when we get in there. Yeah, I think none of it really opens up, but we're going to see. What opens? Just doors. No back, no front. She's just race car and room for a friend to get in. Yeah, so far I like it though. Very sporty. Very, very sporty. Alright, let's head in. Yeah, so we're going to go customize it with our Benny's mechanic inside our auto shop here. That's the first time I've ever used these mechanics. So I thought it'd be a good thing to use it on. One of these, this is definitely one of the cars that's been on my to-do list. I think I said a long time ago we had a fan, Lion Gaming YT. I guess that's for YouTube, not sure. But Lion Gaming YT, and he asked about it, and I said I would do it, but I never got around to it. But now I did. Couldn't resist this sale. So much money to spend. Not enough money to do it with. Alright, Dewbauchee Specter Sports.
What's it going to be? So, what's up?
Awesome. We've got our Armenian friend to help us out. Where is he? Is he over there? Yeah, there he is. So like I said, this is my first time in here. Well, the first time doing a car in here. Alright, so there's the upgrade Benny's original Motorworks. All the stuff in there. Let's change our plate.
Looking good.
Alright, thanks. Upgrade Benny's original Motorworks. Upgrade this vehicle to a custom variant and gain access to unique modifications. This upgrade also installs a tracker to make this your personal vehicle. Well, you'd think I would already have that from ordering it anyway. Alright, well there's no real reason to looking at it because they are very similar vehicles, the Spectre and the Specter Custom. But I'm going to go right to the Specter Custom anyway, because why not spend a little bit extra and get a slightly better car anyway. So I wasn't sure about the mechanics either, but it looks like they all just, their abilities just show up here on the menu. And the mechanics themselves don't show up. Well, other than our Armenian friend there. Yeah. Upgrade Benny's original Motorworks. And it's, yeah, normally $252,000. We're getting it on sale for $176,400. Are we sure? Last look at a red one. And non-customized.
She's a contender.
Alright, nice. So she's definitely wide body now. She's got rivets there. Yeah. Just seems a little bit beefier. Yeah, all around. Nice. Otherwise, very, very similar. But just a little bit wider and beefier. Alright, well, let's upgrade it. Armor for $50,000.
I think I just got a hard on. Nice.
Brakes, $35,000. And that's race brakes. And our bumpers. Alright. Chassis, engine, let's go to engine. Engine tunes. Level 4 for $33,500.
She's gonna run sweet.
Thanks. Gonna run sweet. That's what I like to hear. Exhaust. So there's that nice exhaust that we like to stack. And now we can change it to stack dual oval exhaust. Carbon side exhausts. Oh, interesting. Come right out of the vent. Chrome side exhausts and oval side exhaust. Ooh. And that one matches your paint. That's pretty cool. But it gets rid of the vent entirely though. That is very unique though. Very cool. That's it. I think I want to keep mine stockish looking. So for me, I think it's really all about the dual oval exhaust and the stock. I might even keep it stock, just because it seems to fit the back better. We'll see if that bumper changes or not. Let's go to the rear bumpers and find out. Tow eye, to be towed onto the racetrack. Black sharp diffuser, carbon sharp diffuser, primary sharp diffuser, secondary sharp diffuser, carbon fins, black flick diffuser, Chrome flick diffuser. Carbon flick diffuser. Okay, we're not really bumpers, more like diffusers, but that's okay. What one to give it? Yeah, whether or not to give it that, maybe we should wait and respray it. Don't know. Yeah, because I might use those carbon fins, but it is like just the regular carbon fins. But one of these is tempting too, the sharp diffuser. Oh, I might have to come back again. Let's try the front bumper. Carbon curve splitter. Primary curve. Secondary. Primary splitter. Short primary splitter. Secondary. Short secondary splitter, I should say. Light primary splitter. Light secondary. Hump primary splitter. Comes right out a little bit there. Hump secondary. Inverted low splitter. Low primary splitter. And then secondary. That's cool. So lots of race car type, you know, with the cables on there. Hook onto it, which is very cool. I'm sure a lot of you guys will go with the race car version, and I think it's a very good way of going. But I'm going to go with a kind of a stock upgraded look, so I think I might like that actually. That low primary splitter might actually be perfect for me.
That looks badass.
All right, thanks. 16,100, low primary splitter. All right, now let's go over to the livery so you guys can have a look at the liveries. So there's the classic white stripe, the black fins. Black fins. Oh, it changes the whole back to black kind of thing. And black inside right in there, yeah, look right along the door. You can barely just see the detail yet. With the white fins, it's much easier to see than the black. I like that. I don't know if I do it in the white, but on the white and red it does look nice. But the black might actually go really well with my metals. We'll see. To be continued. Classic yellow stripe. And then haze livery. Yeah, no numbers on it though. La Chaîne. Makeup de Paris. La Chaîne de Liberty. Vanilla Unicorn Gentlemen's Club. Corker's Baseball. Not the baseball club. Brawl's livery. And remember that background red that you're seeing is my color, so you could change that to black, to white, you know, and make it go better with the liveries. Or sometimes make certain parts of the livery disappear. You know, like if you got a blue color, it might, and it matched that blue, you might be able to make the blue disappear entirely with the background. Depends on the livery, but you can get some funky, different stuff, depending if you match that. Auto Exotic livery. Auto Exotic fixing station. That's cool. Yeah, it's detailed. And that's all the liveries. Some classic stripes. I do like those black fills. Oh, I said fins, didn't I? They're not fins. They're fills. Black fills and white fills. All right. Very cool. So plates, no custom. Yeah, no plate, customizable plate covers or anything like that, like Benny sometimes would give you. Suspension. We're going to lower it all the way down. It doesn't go very much lower than it already is, though. Competition suspension for 4,400. It is the one. Thank you. Race transmission for 40,000. And turbo for 50,000. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, windows we'll leave for a moment. And let's go to the respray. Primary and secondary, so no trim color. That's what I wanted to find out before I did the windows. So it has no interior. Now that said, even though it has no interior, sometimes Yeah. So sometimes the secondary controls some interior. So as you guys can see, the white showing up there. The ice white. Yeah, in the interior. So your secondary does give you some interior. It also gives you the brake calipers. Brake shoes. Yeah. So those change color with it too. And I imagine any other secondary parts you've picked as well. So some interior choice with the secondary color. Chrome. Very Hot Wheels. Well, some cars can do that better than others. I think that's a little bit bright for me. But maybe for some people. One guy got a cough. There we go. Okay, so we'll just go through some of the colors. So metallic colors here, and there's in black. Very nice. It's another great choice in black. Very cool. Silvers. It does a great silver. We're going to probably do a silver. Almost certainly. But I never count on it necessarily, because sometimes you get there and you change your mind a little bit, or sometimes you change your mind entirely and end up with red. That's cool. It does make a great red. Yeah, sunset red. Possibly one of the best sunset reds I've ever seen on a car. Wine reds. Candy reds and pink. Salmon pink. Oranges. Sunrise orange. Orange. Looks great in oranges and black. Bright orange, which is awesome. Almost has a yellow touch to it. Gold, bronze, and yellow. Yeah, very good looking car. Sea green. Looks great in sea green. Olive green. Bright green. And blues. There's your brighter blue. Yeah, nautical blue. Kind of a silver blue almost. Racing blue. Very sharp. Yeah, really good looking car in a lot of colors. Spinnaker purple. And the midnight purple. Bright purple. Cream, ice white. Frost white. And obviously it does do a really good white. Just with all that black trim. White and black, very nice. Very, very nice. Hot pink. And gasoline green, which I gotta get in there and get that unlocked. Finish doing that. That's a nice looking color on that too. Very cool. Alright, we've seen some mattes already, but you can make it look very, very militaresque, I guess, that way. So the matte colors. And let's go over the metals. Brushed steel, brushed black steel, brushed aluminum, pure gold, and brushed gold. Which doesn't look as too bad with the bright pure gold. I wouldn't pick it, but some cars, again, pull that off better than others. Alright. So, yeah, so I think I'm going to pick the brushed steel, or one of these steels anyway. I was thinking about the brushed black steel, but I wasn't necessarily counted out the brushed steel yet. And aluminum's nice too, very bright. But I'm kind of looking for the darker look. But I don't know if maybe that's too dark. Yeah, I was going to get the brushed black steel. Yeah, I think I will. But as if there's a shade just between that. but it's almost tempting to get the brushed steel. Any of those would be good. So brushed black steel it is.
Oh yeah, sexy shit.
Yeah, his answer exactly. Alright, so let's try out the matte pearlescent trick before we go any further. And change my secondary and all that kind of stuff. So let's see, so respray primary, can't do any pearlescent. So let's try. Go to metallic, let it wait a couple moments, pop back out, change a part, we'll change that to yellow on black.
Looking good.
Yeah. Respray, primary color, pearlescent, does not work. Yeah, does not let me in. Now, so, for those of you who've seen it before, you know that that's all there is to it. But we'll, like I said, we'll go over to the LS Customs and try it again there. And I'm pretty sure it'll work there. For whatever reason, it doesn't work in any of these specialty garages, but it does work at the regular Los Santos Customs garages. Yeah, and it should work on the one on the way up in the north. Can't remember the name of that one off the top of my head. But it should work there too. Yeah. But we're going to go find out. But for now, that won't get in our way because the brushed black steel is... I might even leave it just the way it is anyway. So, we'll see. Chrome secondary? No. And whether to get it in black or not. Maybe a matte black. Or a metallic black. Yeah, I think I will go with a metallic black, just for that little bit of blackness. Although something like red and stuff would be tempting. But I'm going for the dark silver and black look anyway.
I think I just got a heart on. Nice.
But yeah, looking for the Bond look. Maybe just a touch darker though. But otherwise, nearly the way they had it there. Alright, so windows. Load in. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. So sexy. Alright. Now back to where we were. Skirts. Alright, stock short carbon skirts. Rounded primary skirts. Rounded secondary skirts. Rounded carbon skirts. Sports primary. It's kind of nice because it almost extends that line. You got a carbon line there. And normally it's gone. You see that come in, and then when you get down to that one, it brings it all the way down. Or you can have it even in full carbon. Race primary. Yeah, sports primary. Race carbon skirts. Wide primary skirts. Wow. They are very wide. Oh, I kind of like that. I don't know, that's a different one. Really? Interesting. Gives you more rivets all the way around, too. I do like it, but I wonder if it gets away from my stock look. No. I do like it. It gets a little bit ahead of the James Bond look, but that's okay. It's like a little bit better than Bond. We got it from Bond and we upgraded it. Maybe. But yeah, I do like that. But it is a tough call, because I do like this one too, the sports primary. That one kind of matches it a little bit better. But of course, matching is a matter of perspective, because this does match the rivets on that too, right? And the whole wave of line. The whole lines from rim to rim. Cool. Well, sold.
That looks badass.
That's what I thought. All right, let's go back up to the top so we can make sure. Bumpers. We already picked our front and our rear. Now with the metal I can tell if I wanted it to be in metal, or carbon, or my secondary black, or just the regular fins. Black flick diffuser. Just keeps it stock looking, kind of. Yep, that in the middle is kind of cool. And the carbon flick diffuser. It's kind of mean looking with those, doesn't it? Just the regular carbon fins. Wow. Yeah, well, it is a hard choice. I do like this one. Like nice looking carbon fins. Very mean looking. But the last one too, the carbon flick diffuser, does match up with these black lines that are already part of the vehicle. That are very carbon lines anyway. So if you're looking for the stock look, that might be a better choice. Although I think the mean look is taken over a little bit, so we're going to get the carbon fins.
Oh yeah, sexy shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Just a little bit more. Chassis, fenders. We didn't even do our fenders yet. Smooth livery arches. So it smooths out the rivets. Bolt-on, secondary. Smooth secondary arches. Bolt-on back arches. Well, bolt-on black arches, I should say. Smooth black arches. So I guess that's almost like carbon, just a flat black, kind of. Bolt-on carbon arches, smooth carbon arches. Well, that's a hard one. Lots of good ones in there that you could play around with. For me, I'm trying to keep the stock look a little bit with an upgrade. So I might even keep it on the stock fender, or even the smooth livery arches. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the smooth, because it kind of actually brings back some of that stock, like some of that DB10 look to it, instead of the race car look to it, which I do usually like the rivets, but we're going to go smooth. Smooth livery arches for 900. Awesome. Awesome, I'm liking that a lot. Engine we already got, exhaust we already decided, right? We're thinking stock. Yeah, I do like those side ones, but I'd rather have the exhaust back here, and I do like those kind of triangular stacked. So I'm going to leave those stock. Horn, should we add a festive horn? Because I think it's festive time. Whoa, that's a glare. Right off the guard. Did you guys see that? Wow, that's a big glare. Bing. Ooh. That's some of the new horns. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry. That's the stock horn, by the way. So, ignore the truck horn for a moment. And the stock horn. Which isn't anything really special or anything like that. I'm going to put a festive horn on there, temporarily. Yeah, sleigh. Okay, enough. Enough. Stop it. Horns. Okay, interior. There is an interior in here. Yeah, lots of options in there. Let's figure out the rest of it outside here. Headlights. Xenon lights. Oh, and I was looking forward to this. So this is a new option with the Arena Wars DLC. Now we can do colored lighting. Yeah. So you do have to pay a price, or you have to unlock it in the Arena or career. Hopefully we'll be doing that. Or you can buy now on certain vehicles for an increased price. Cool colors. So you guys could do all kinds of awesome stuff. You know, black car with a red lighting, all kinds of stuff. Very cool. Purple lights, black lights. Awesome. So there's your regular xenon. I was going to go blue light on this one, if I could, and we can. So, blue light or electric light? Electric blue. Blue. That one's a little darker though, isn't it? That one's a little bit brighter, a little bit more normal. Electric blue. Yeah, we'll go with the electric blue. All right. I think we've picked it. Oh, I guess I have to click it again.
I think I just got a heart on.
There we go. Have to double click it for that. All right, now livery choices. So black fills. As you guys can see, you can barely really see it. If I go to white, you can really see it. But the black fills, it hides. Quite a lot. But I kind of like that, because in the movie it kind of looked darker at the back anyway. And I was hoping it would hide with the metal, and it does. I'm just going back and forth just to see. And you can barely see the black fills. So it's really kind of a waste of 30,000 because you can really barely see it. But I do like it. Yeah, just a subtle change. Yep, I'm going for it. Black fills, 30,600. Barely dull as a livery on there. But it does give me the darkness in just the right curves and the right places. Alright, we did our plate. Yep. Skirts, we picked our skirt. Spoiler, none. Might be the way we do it, actually. Sport spoiler. And the race spoiler. No good views for these. Low spoiler. Low spoiler's not too bad. Primary drift spoiler. A lot of these are really nice. I'm looking for a stock look though myself. But for race car looks, there's a lot of really good ones in here. So yeah, the rear mounted spoiler. Huge primary spoiler. Low carbon spoiler. Sports carbon spoiler. That one's another one that kind of goes with the design a little bit too. Race carbon spoiler. Carbon drift spoiler. Huge carbon spoiler. Rear mounted carbon spoiler. That's a big fin. Light rear mounted spoiler. Drag spoiler. Very small for a race car. Cool. Carbon spoiler. GT spoiler. Lots of options. Well, I think I might actually leave this one with no spoiler, which means that you really should get a spoiler. It gets slightly better traction normally, so normally that makes a difference. So I'd recommend getting one, guys. But I want to keep that stock look, and I'm using it for a collector car anyway, so I don't think it really makes too much of a difference to me. Now that's it. If I was going to get a spoiler anyway, and I wanted to keep it with that stock look, I might go with one of these low ones like the sports spoiler. Yeah, some of these aren't too bad at all. The low spoiler, they're all good, but for the stock look, it's a little bit difficult to find one that goes with it. It's too bad they just didn't give us like a lip extension. You know, just a simple spoiler, kind of like the drag one here, but one that blended in. Just a slight lip extension on the end here, right along here. That would have been nice. But I think I'm going to leave that with none. We did our transmission. All right. That is everything. Okay, now we're going to upgrade our stock wheels as well when we get to the LS Customs. So, in order to color stock rims, on some vehicles you can, some vehicles you can't, and I'm going to try it on this one, because I think it will let us work, because it's not really too chrome. It looks more like an alloy. So I think we're going to be able to color this stock rim. So for those that don't know, and we can do Benny's rims too. Maybe we'll look at those first, just to be sure. Do I really? Because you can get some really nice looks. You know, paint that black and whatnot. Yeah, not every day you can look at the Benny's rims. I don't know why. They should really open it up to more vehicles. Yeah, that one's got a lot of detail on it. The chrome wires. Chrome OG Hunnits. The Benny's Originals. Some hot roddy Hot Wheels kind of rims. Some really nice ones here and there, depending on the car you're trying to put it on. The spindles, that's actually similar-ish, if it only had more spokes to the stock rim, for in real life, I should say. A lot of chrome. That's again very similar to the real life one. It's too bad I don't think they have a lot of chrome that's not chrome, because it's called a lot of chrome. Well, that's too bad, because I wouldn't mind a lot of chrome in a regular one that I could paint. Well, I do like the stock tire. It's got the Dewbauchee logo on it. It's not bad. I like that. So we had to look at those. I wanted to be sure. Now we are. So from there, if you want to color a stock rim, you usually pick the cheapest rim possible. I usually just grab the Classic 5 muscle rim. And then you'd color it. I'm going to go black. I'm just going to have a look though. Before I picked that, I might have wanted anthracite. Even the stone silver might not be bad. But the black will obviously go with the rest of the car. Yeah, I think I am, sorry, I'm looking at that, but I think I am going to go with carbon black, yeah, instead of the regular black. Just matches the rest of the car just a little bit better. So don't worry, we're not keeping those rims on there, just for now, temporary. I'm going to try out the custom tires, so I might be wasting $5,000 here, we're going to find out. But I've learned that some stock tires will actually have writing on them that'll stay on there. Quite often you lose the detail, the customization. So that might be just a waste of $5,000, but we're going to find out. See if anything shows up on the regular ones. And we'll finish that when we get to the LS Customs. Yeah. Okay. Interior. Last things, I think. Our dash. Street interior. There's the interior there. Street interior, semi-stripped interior, flocked and dashed and striped. Flocked, dashed, and striped. Yeah, carbon dash and striped interior. Very busy. Flocked, dash, and stripes, not bad. And just the regular's nice. Yeah, I can't see any other back changes going on there. The gear shift does change though. That's alright. It's too bad we can't look straight down to see that better. Just have to adjust that there. I think I might get that carbon dash and striped. I do kind of like that. It's a little bit smoother. $32,940. Better at that price. Dials. So there's our dials there. Pod mounted tacho. And then we get, like the other ones, pod tacho and dash gauges. So we've seen this on some of the other Benny's vehicles. Race display. That's nice. So you can convert it right over to digital. Race display and dash gauges. Mark II race display. So instead of the circular, you get a more squared. Mark II display and dash gauges. Mark III display. I guess it's just a little bit more, bigger screen. Mark III display and dash gauges. I do usually like the tachometer up there. The pod-mounted tachometer, I think that's kind of cool. Things like that, very cool. But I'm not sure that this is the right car for that kind of setup right here. That's kind of hot roddy, kind of race car. Very cool though. But I think for this one, we're going to go maybe a little more sophisticated, I suppose. And I might get rid of the gauges. Though it is tempting. We've already got a ton of race gauges there anyway, right? Can't be helped. So maybe we'll leave at least those ones on. Alright, Mark III display and dash gauges. Gives me the bigger, wider screen anyway. Which I like. Why not? 23,650. Yeah, very sexy. Doors. Alright. Carbon door cards. It looks carbon, but it just really makes it shine. Like I don't really notice too much of a difference though. Oh, I do see that it's black, and then it's yeah, carbonized. I don't know why the light comes through better, but I think that that's part of why it brightens up, is just that the light works better when it's carbon for some strange reason. Yeah. Well, the light works better. Why not? 13,600 carbon door cards. Alright, now seats. Maybe the third person might give us a better... No. It's not going to give us a better view. Sport seats. Painted tuner seats. Oh, so you can get some race seats in here. Carbon tuner seats, ballistic fiber tuner seats, painted bucket seats, and with carbon, which also gives you different colors of seat belts. Ballistic fiber. I think that's, yeah, just the chairs are changing, so nothing else. Ballistic fiber track seats and carbon race tracks. Yeah, those ones always look a little bit uncomfortable if you ask me. Ballistic fiber track seat, that looks kind of comfortable. Regular, and then sport seats. I'm trying to keep the silver and black look, so a lot of these colors don't, you know, there's nothing wrong with the green or the red, but it doesn't quite go with it anyway. So I'm actually, it would be nice if we had like a black option mixed in there with these. Nonetheless, I think I'm going to actually go with the, maybe just the sport seat. Yeah, just slight upgraded, looks nice and cushy. And plain. 12,640 for the sport seats. Steering wheel. Now I do like the basic one. We have our Dewbauchee logo on there. Yeah. Apex Basic, Apex Clubman, Apex Professional, and the Formula Basic, which gives us a Dewbauchee on the center there. Yep, Formula Cutout, and then Clubman, and Formula Professional. Sprint Basic, Clubman, Mark II, the Sprint Lightweight, Sprint Featherweight, Sprint Professional, Rally Basic, Rally Clubman, Rally Professional. And then we're back to stock. Well, I do like the Mark II, Sprint Mark II. It's got the Dewbauchee on there that I wanted. Sprint Featherweight looks alright. Matches with our stuff a little bit. It's very open, very metal. Sprint Professional. Clubman. Well, I think for me it's down to the Mark II and the lightweight and featherweight, which I do like them all. Yeah, maybe we'll go with the dark one, featherweight. Although I do like that Mark II rivets. But a little bit brighter. That's a little darker. The Dewbauchee kind of shines right out. Sure, featherweight for 21,000. Alright, light color. That'd be for your gauges. It's already on silver. Bluish silver. Rolled steel. Shadow silver. And you can change all these through all the different colors. Oranges and yellows and reds. Which really helps sometimes to see them better at night and things like that. Gives it that red race car or stealth kind of look to it, depending on the looks and colors you're using. You know, get red and black, you know, always looks nice. But I think I actually kind of like that silver. Ice white really brightens it up. Yeah, I'm just looking at the silvers, and I think I'm going to go with one of these. Blue silver, rolled steel. And it's already on silver. Shadow silver. Yeah, I think the rolled steel kind of matches everything, I guess. It's a little hard to see, but when you're in there, it should be okay. I don't look at that too much anyway when you're driving along. But now we've got rolled steel in there for the gauges. Matches everything else. Although sometimes it's good to not match and make it stand out. Roll cage. Dash Dodger cage. Maybe I should have left the windows undid a little longer. Padded Dash Dodger cage. Full roll cage. And the fold goes around. Padded, that we've seen before. Full's kind of nice and cleaner. Padded, it gives you that race car look. And that's the padded full. And padded Dash Dodger. So it gives you a crossbar at the back, or not, for the full. And none. I do like how it goes around and curves under here. See that? Comes right through. That's kind of cool. Rockstar put a little detail in there. It's always nice. I do kind of like that. I think I might actually go with that. It's tempting to keep it stock, nothing wrong with that. But that Dash Dodger cage, just for 1100, still keeps it stock. If you guys look on the outside, you can barely see the difference. Just gives it a little bit extra more detail without taking over as a race car. You know.
I think I just got a carton. Nice.
Being I'm trying to keep it stockish. Alright, so that is everything until we get to the Los Santos Custom Garage to finish it up. I do believe. Resprays, yep. Skirts, yep, we did that. Spoilers and suspensions and transmissions. That's everything. Alright. Yep, we did that as well. Oh, I want to exit the vehicle, but we'll head out. Exit the arena. Oh, she's coming together really nice. Alright, where do we go from here? How can help us out? Yeah. How's our good friend, mechanic, street racer mechanic from the single player? And he's just over here at the airport, Los Santos Customs. Whoa. Any of those musical horns you get, those are festive ones right now that are temporary. They're free, and they'll go away after the holidays. But there are other musical horns and things like that. If you ever buy any of them, they're usually controlled by the speed you're driving at. So if you hold them down, the faster you go, the faster the tune goes. But we're here already.
What's up with you?
New car, Martin. New car. Alright. So let's see if we can change those rims to stock. So one moment, guys, and I'm going to order on iFruit. So I'm just bringing up my phone, bringing up the iFruit app, which I'd recommend getting it. You can download it from the iTunes store or the Google Play Store, or right from the Rockstar's website, the Social Club website, for use on a computer or tablets. So there's lots of different ways and platforms you can use it on. It's a terrible little app that's in bad need of an update years ago. But all you really need it for is for setting your customized license plate if you want to, and for being able to order a stock rim like we're going to. Okay, brought up my character, Dewbauchee Specter Custom. It's right there, so I didn't even have to look around this time, which is always nice. Go down to my wheels, stock wheels, order. I said order. There we go. It'll ask you to confirm, so I accept. Order was sent successfully. There we go. Okay, so now that's how you color a stock rim. So we're going to go in there and get our order fulfilled by how here. And we'll see if those details, those customization details, stay or not. They wouldn't stay the exact same, but sometimes the stock wheel has their own versions. Process app order. Yay, done. 3,600. And no customizations that I see. Nope. That's a funny view. It's because I was looking up close when it kicked us out. So after you finish that order, it kicks you right out. For whatever reason, you're not allowed to continue. You have to go back in again. I do not know why. It is like that. Alright guys, one last thing and we're almost done here. So we've colored that stock rim, as you guys can see, now black. Anthracite black, like I picked. So you could do that green, red, whatever color you like. And that's how you can change those. If you keep the stock tire, that is. You know, you could always change it. It's a good reason to change it, but I kind of like those Dewbauchee logo on there. Alright, so we were going to the metals pearlescent trick. The matte pearlescent, metals pearlescent, chrome pearlescent metal trick. You know what I mean. Alright, so you just go to metallic and you wait. So you'd already have your paint job picked, your matte paint job or your chrome or your metals. And then you go to metals, or metallic I should say, like we are right now. And don't pick anything. We're just going to cancel out of that. And go back to the parts. Change any part. Usually you want to change something cheap. So I'm just going to change temporarily that license plate. Now I'm going to go back to respray. Primary color, pearlescent. And see, now I'm in pearlescent, like it would not let me before. So there you guys go. So the matte pearlescent trick and metals and other things does still work. Yeah, as I thought. But it only works at the LS Customs for whatever reason. So a lot of these times, thankfully, a lot of these cars you can work on in other places like Benny's or other things like that, or your Avenger, things like that. And some of them you can bring into an LS Customs and do this to them afterwards. Yeah, if you guys know a way around that it works in the other places, let me know. I would like to hear it in the comments down below. That would be awesome. But to my knowledge, it only works reliably like we just did it here in the LS Customs. Alright, now with metals, I think it's already fine the way it is. Does it already have one picked? So I'm just going to scroll through and see if it already says it has one. Yeah, on dark steel. So we are on the metals, and it has a dark steel by default. Apparently, if you get in here, you can see that. So we could darken it by giving it a black pearlescent. And we could also brighten it and give it that titanium look like we talked about before with the ice whites. Cream's not bad too. Cream just kind of gives it a warmer tone to it. Yep, there's the ice white. And there it is by default, which is a nice look, the dark steel. Yeah, I guess, no. Well, I don't know. That titanium is nice. Well, I think a lot of people call it titanium. It's hard to say what it is, but that bright silver that you're looking at right now, which is the brushed black steel with a nice white pearlescent. And then we used that on the Tampa recently. But I think that might be a little bit brighter than I wanted, you know, for the Bond kind of look. Cream's not bad. That's nice. Gives it a nice color there. But yeah, I said I might keep it stock, like stock metals. But actually I do like the darker look to it even better. So I think I'm actually, for the first time, going to give a black pearlescence. Yep, on the brushed black steel. There we go. Let's head out. So when you use pearlescent, a black pearlescence, you pretty much can't see it, but it does give you a darker version. It's just like a subtly, slightly darker version of whatever color you do it to. It's not something you use very often, but sometimes, you know, if you want just a slightly darker red, slightly different, you know, darker yellow, a black pearlescence can actually sometimes do the trick. All right. See if we can get a better view. There she is. Look at that. Open it up. Only has 2 doors. I could probably manually open it. Yeah, there we go. Well, it looks like with that race interior, the dashboard interior, we got a fire extinguisher. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. That might come in handy. Fires happen sometimes, unfortunately. Very nice. I'm happy with that. So like I said, I was looking for a meaner, darker looking version of the James Bond Spectre car, and I think we definitely accomplished it. Yeah. First I thought we scratched something, but no, that's just the creak inside the vehicle. I hear that. Oh no, that's not a creak. It's like some kind of injection system or something. If you guys can hear that, it's kind of like a grinding noise almost. Oh, uh-oh. I forgot to change my license plate. Oh. Oh well. Yeah, well, I'm happy with that. It's definitely upgraded. It's fast. It's got great traction, but not too much traction. You know, it's got a little bit of a slide to it, which I kind of like. You know, certain vehicles like the Tyrus, I really enjoy the Tyrus that we got a little while ago in the metals green. But it almost has too good of traction. You know, if you try to use the all-wheel brake on it, it quite often does not slide like you'd expect it to. This car, it'll slide no problem if you want it to. Yeah, easily. I've got the festive horn on, and I forgot when you have that on. If you guys are hearing like little bells, oop, that's my fault. Put the gun away, and then you don't break your own windows. But if you have the festive horns on, you actually hear jingle bells as you drive along too. So anytime you hit any little bumps or things like that, you'll hear jingle, 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 jingle. Yeah. Ooh, Benny's vehicles are expensive to repair, so it's usually best to bring it to your garage instead of doing what I'm doing right now. Just because I'm impatient and I want to fix my plate right now. I'll throw away an extra grand. Why not? Yeah, you can't be cheap at Benny's. It just doesn't work. Anyway. All right, let's head back to the arena. And let's park it in its new parking spot for now. Although I am tempted to go put this with the supercar garages in our office. But I think for now I'll leave it in the arena. Just for a little bit longer. Though I don't think that'll be its permanent home. Not really sure. But I got a feeling I'll be spending some time there. So we'll put it there for a little while. Alright guys, well I hope that helped you out in deciding if you want one for yourself. I definitely recommend it as a collector car. Price-wise, I actually think it's pretty good as far as Benny's cars go. And hopefully you guys know what I mean, because Benny's cars are always expensive. But this one didn't seem as bad as some others. And for the car that you're getting, you know, for a DB10 kind of car, that's pretty awesome. I would have guessed it to cost more. Easily. Oop. Get out of the way. Yeah, it just lacks the James Bond toys. Yeah.
No.
None of those buttons and stuff works. Too bad. No backwards flamethrower or anything. Maybe we'll get a upgraded, customized version in the future. Seems like Rockstar just loves putting weapons on all kinds of vehicles these days, so who knows? Maybe we'll see one that on a vehicle where it actually belongs, like a James Bond car. In we go. Yeah, workshop level. Alright, like I said, guys, that car looks great in all kinds of colors, or even just black and white. But I wanted a Bondish one. Very cool. And that's our first time doing something in the garage. I thought the Benny's mechanic would have more to do with it, but I guess it just simply unlocks the ability in your garage, which is cool. But it would have been nice if the Benny's mechanic actually played a role when you had a Benny's car. Alright everybody, well take care, thanks for watching, we'll see you again next time. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, thanks just for being here, and thanks to all our Patreon subscribers for all your help. Yeah, we'll see you again next time everybody. Yeah, for those that are curious, this is the brushed black steel with ice white. So on the Drift Tampa it does a really good job. And if you ask me, on most muscle cars it does a really good job. It looks awesome. But it just didn't seem, it seems a little too bright for this one. Look at it, it's just sitting there. Yeah. It's like the car has a permanent scowl, a permanent smoldering look from the corner. Take care everybody, see you again soon. Thanks for watching. And maybe we'll get another new car. We got to do some arena wars though. I got to do some arena warring. Same time though, they also brought out the Pegassi Torero, or Toros. Yeah, Toros. And thinking about that one too. But this one's been on my to-do list for too long. Take care everybody. Oh, and speeds. Yeah, I didn't cover that, did I? And sports cars, and this might be a slightly out of date, we use Bruffy 1322's testing. And I believe there's like 55 plus sports cars. There's a lot of sports cars in the sports class. And last I checked, and this might be slightly out of date, so, you know, it's kind of an ish kind of when it comes to testing anyway. Top speed is 11th, and lap speed is 17th. So lap speed would be your twists and turns and figure eights and stuff like that. So that's pretty good, if you ask me. Yeah, the customized version, I should say, actually the regular version is 11th in top speed and 17th in lap speed. But now that we've customized ours, and the custom version is top speed of 10th, so it moves you up 1 spot, and lap speed of 15th, so it moves you up 2 spots on the lap speed category. So that's not bad. Yep, definitely competitive, but for me it's a collector's car. There's almost certainly better cars, especially in the sports car category, like the Pariah and things like that, but they just don't look like that. Now we got a James Bond car. Yeah, more movie cars to come too. Now they've got all kinds of new cars coming out. Take care everybody, see you soon. Bye-bye. Vroom. She's very smooth too. Seems effortless. Nice low purr and growl. Constant acceleration. Oh. That's my fault, because I expected it to slide more. With a little bit of practice, this would be an awesome vehicle. Yep. In and out of traffic with ease. Yep, no problem.
Jesus.
Take care, everybody. I'm gonna go practice driving some more. Woohoo. Whoa. Oh yeah, I meant to do that. I was like grinding right along there. Woohoo.